What's up, peeps? It's Hannah Fitter. We're here in Phoenix for the penultimate race of the 2017-18 IKEA series. I can't speak today. Oh, that's a new one. That's the first. We got the GOAT on pole today. We got Derek Campbell, Alexander Cornish, Edward Thompson, Constantine Von Bar, Laban Riley, Sprelly, Brian Barker, Jackson Dakota Jr., Tony Brown, Furr, Carlin, Brendan Reed, Kyle Masters. We've got Evan Rudd, Patrick Smith, Steve Morgan, Clive Winters, RJ Sherry, Sackett, Honda, Klein, Bennett, John Speed, Adam McDowell, Isaac Carter, Hidaka, Eric Monica, Harrison McGiles, Matthew Flanagan, David Weissmuller, Julia Dyer, Bob Smith, Zach Mills, Rupert Weissmuller, Roy Fair, and Alfred Foster Jones, and Ian Futami. We got Chase Cooper, Ryan Herman, Bob and Flobo, and Mami Futami running at the field. James Saunders and Chase McDowell. We got 20 laps around this oval with a bit of a dog leg. Phoenix. Yeah. You know, as much as I don't think it should have 2 spaces on the calendar, in Las Vegas should instead. Unless they changed it already. Phoenix is still cool. Oh, we missed a green flag. That's nice, and that's the GOATs running away with the field up. Not the field, the start. Something akin to that. Yes. Great stuff there. Derek Campbell leading the field behind the GOATs. Second place. Second best. Alexander Cornish trying to stay in front of Edward Thompson. That's not working very well for him on the outside line. Definitely needs to put some more pace into that car. Constantine Von Barleben could very well push up and try and help him. He's going to beat Edward Thompson to the line, yeah, for third place. But Edward Thompson is not going to simply foul in behind. He's going to keep the pressure on the inside line there. Riley Sprelly trying to head to the outside. Is that what it's looking like? I think so. He might. No, he's going to file in. Actually, yeah, and Edward Thompson is going to file in as well. Stuff single filing out around the track there. Jackson Dakota Jr., Constantine Von Barleben in this fight for 6th place. Carter Jr. on the inside. Things are looking good for him. Drag race to the line. Von Barleben is going to hold 6th place from the outside. But Jackson Dakota Jr. is obviously not going to give up. He's got more pace through the turn. He's got a nose in front. He's got some help from Furr Carlin. Through the dog leg they go. They're still side by side. Very exciting stuff here. This fight for 6th place. It's top 5 positions. Don't look like they'll be changing anytime soon. Here they go through turns 3 and 4. Can Jackson Dakota Jr. beat Von Barleben to the line this time? No, he's not. He's not gonna. Nope. Tony Brown filing in front of someone, and who's that? That's Kyle Mess. Filing in front of Kyle Mess, and yeah. Von Barleben still with a nose in front. A very good job of holding 6th place, obviously. Not going to give that up anytime soon. Very important spot. Even though, well, the points race is all well said and done. Might just have to wait till the final race. Jackson Dakota Jr. nearly being forced to file inside. He's got plenty of help from Furr Carlin and Tony Brown this line behind him. Brian Barker leaving a good gap between himself and Von Barleben. But Von Barleben files in behind. Now here comes Furr Carlin actually to get by Jackson Dakota Jr. Now it's Jackson Dakota Jr. who's defending from the outside line. Here comes Furr Carlin, help from Tony Brown. Brian Barker again not really doing much to help on the outside line there. Von Barleben running away from Jackson Dakota Jr. Is Furcon going to file in behind Jackson Carter Jr.? That's what's happened there. Brian Barker behind. And there's Tony Brown. Here comes Kyle Mess with a bit of a push from Evan Rudd. He's switching lines between Evan Rudd and Brendan Reed. Been all over the place, this guy. Goats, of course, running away with the race. That's to be expected. He's got the fastest lap and on the track right now. Edward Thompson is second fastest, then Riley Spurley, Alexander Cornish, Derek Camel, Constantine von Bardleben, Jackson Carter Jr., Brian Barker. Wow, I nearly forgot 30 minutes right there. For Carlin and Tony Brown. Tony Brown still looking to get a top 5. Will he be able to do it today? I don't know. He's still got a few laps to go. We're not yet halfway through this race, but these laps will go by rather fast, relatively. But the top 10 doesn't look like it's changing very much. Goat, of course, has the lead. Very obvious. Derek Camel is second. Alexander Cornish third. Edward Thompson fourth. And Riley Spurley fifth. These guys, 4 cars up at the front between the rest of the field, really. And the Goat, Constantine von Bardleben is running 6th. Jackson Carter Jr. has 7th. Fur Collin is 8th. Brian Barker 9th. And Tony Brown running at the top 10. Very good stuff there. Cal Mess is in 11th, Evan Rudd 12th, and here's where you start to see people who are still a bit bunched up and running in 2 lines. Evan Rudd 12th, Brendan Reed to the inside actually from 13th, Patrick Smith 14th, Clive Winters 15th, RJ Sherry 16th, Steve Morgan 17th, Saket Honda 18th, John Speed 19th, and Klein Bender 20th. So the guys all up in the front of the field are mostly in this spot there. I think Fur Collins up there actually, but yeah, she's well ahead of them. Patrick Smith filing up in front of Clive Winters. RJ Sherry about to take a position from Steve Morgan. Steve Morgan stuck on the outside line. He's going to be shifting positions. We've seen this plenty of times in this series. RJ Sherry to beat Steve Morgan to the line. I'm almost certain that Saket Honda is going to follow suit. Perhaps someone like Klein Bentner, Isaac Carter, Eric Monica, these guys behind will try to do much of the same. Though Steve Morgan's, well, no. Steve Morgan's trying to hang on. Not entirely sure he'll be able to do it. I highly doubt that's going to happen. And, John Speed actually doing much of the same. 29 into 92. Both had McDonald's logos on them. I think John Speed actually beat Saket Honda to the line there in that drag race. Yep, he did. John Speed reaching the line before Saket Honda, so he's definitely going to be wanting to turn that bit of an advantage into holding that position that he can keep secure. Steve Morgan still not giving up. 16th place that easily. Of course, he's already lost it, but he's going to keep fighting for it. Saket Honda with a bit of help from Klein Benner. John Speed, on the other hand, not nearly as much help. Another drag race. Saket Honda beats him this time. And who won this drag race between RJ Sherry and Steve Morgan? It was RJ Sherry. Once again. Now Klein Bender under pressure from Isaac Carter on his inside there to go through the dog leg. Things getting tenser by the second. John Speed losing a bit of speed. Same with Steve Morgan. I think the outside line is going to have to give up one day or another. RJ Sherry a clear advantage there. Saket Honda, of course, now is on the outside, and now it's John Speed on the inside. Very interesting occurrence there. The 2 switching lines. Perhaps John Speed's going to try to help out his teammate RJ Sherry, though it barely looks like, nope, John Speed's going to file in between Saket Honda, Klein Bentner, though of course Klein Bentner has Isaac Carter on his inside. Steve Morgan, on the other hand, is, I think he's about to give up 16th spot there. RJ Sherry trying his hardest to make enough space we can get in front. John Speed once again vying for 18th place once more. That's, wow. Very aggressive driving from these guys. These positions are quite important since we're dealing, of course, with the people who are at the top of the points there. Steve Morgan giving up 16th place to RJ Sherry. Now it's Saket Honda and John Speed behind again. Saket Honda trying to defend from the outside line. She could, if she has enough pace, try to go past Steve Morgan, you know, get some more points than he can. John Speed is still going to try the inside line. Oh, there's the GOAT. The GOAT headed into the pits, actually. No, he didn't. No, he's just lapping people, actually. Oh, okay. I got confused. I thought he'd gone into the pits and was now trying to make up some positions. There he goes over the curb. Past some lapped cars. These guys we were looking at earlier. John Speed, Saka to Honda. He's behind Steve Morgan. He gives Steve Morgan a bit of a nudge. And he's going into the pits now. There we go. That's some good stuff. So Derek Hamill, of course, has been notified. And will definitely be looking to try to beat the GOAT as he leaves pit road, of course. Don't think your artificial stupidity is going to pit late this race. I don't think he'd have to pit at all. This is not good news for the GOAT. He's only just about to exit his pit stall. Derek Hamill already between turns 3 and 4. He's in 4 now. He's exiting 4. GOAT's still getting right side tires. Yeah, the GOAT's gonna give up first spots. Not very good for him at all. Yep. That's Derek Hamill past the pit road exit. GOAT going to lose a lot of positions. Exiting pit road. There he goes in with the pack. There's a Klein Bender and Isaac Carter from previous battles we've looked at earlier in the mix. So he's in the 20s to 30s, top, just below the top 20. Bit of contact. Eric Monaco. Eric Monaco sent it to Hidaka. Eric Monaco sliding into the GOAT. The GOAT hitting the wall. Hidaka goes rolling and tumbling down the front straight and into turn 1. That's a caution out. Oh dear. Oh, bad days for Hidaka. That's oh man, that went ball-shaped, pear-shaped, balls up. So let's look at that again. We got a different angle on it. Go gives Eric Monaco a nudge. Eric Monaco's rear end gets a bit unsettled. Makes some contact. Hidaka gets Hidaka acted as a sort of net to propel Eric Monaco back into the line of the GOATs. Eric Monaco goes spinning. The GOAT goes into the wall. That was really fast. Actually, look how fast the GOAT heads into the wall. It's almost a blur, really. Gets sent into the wall. Hidaka, 2 wheels off the ground. On her roof. Whatever you'd like to call it. Eric Monaco, spinning down the inside. Let's take a look at this from his perspective. See what it all went wrong. We'll take a look at the GOAT, Hidaka, and someone else. I'm sure he was very surprised there by the upside down car that he saw once he got back into the right direction. The GOAT was very surprised that he managed to do that to a car. He's not yet learned that in physics class. Not yet learned it. Hidaka being rather innocent here, of course, just falling behind Isaac Carter. Klein Bender on his inside. And there she goes. Did someone hit into her? I think someone might have hit into her. Let's see. This will give us an angle on it. Did either Julia die or Harris McDowell's? Harris McDowell's just barely managing to avoid her car, and it comes to rest upside down, facing the cars, slowly filing by. Let's take one last look at it from Adam McDowell's perspective. Just barely avoiding the car there. Very quick reflexes, I think. But this is quite a late caution. I wouldn't be surprised if Derek Hamill walks home with the win today. He's leading the field, of course. So let's see if Eric Monaco is all right. He's gonna, he's still with these guys right here. How's Hidaka doing? Let's find out. And it looks as if she's back on actually to join the field. Wow. Well then. Of course, you can see the damage to the rear end and to the roof, but yeah, she's getting back out there. You can see the back window there, back rear shield. It's also a bit messed up. But Derek Campbell, yeah, takes the win here at Phoenix. Under caution. Very good stuff. Held second. I think if you hold second, then well, you should be good. You should be good. The goat up to some hijinks there. Hidaka flying past everyone. As if she's really got somewhere to go. Strange. The goat was fastest in practice, qualifying in happy hour, as he usually is, of course. Derek Campbell wins today. Alexander Cornish, Edward Thompson, Riley Spurley, Constantine Von Barth, Laban Jackson, Carter Jr., Furr Collin, Brian Barker, Tony Brown, and Cal Mess. Your top 10. Evan Rudd, Brendan Reed, Patrick Smith, Clive Winters, RJ Sherry, Steve Morgan, Saki Honda, John Speed, Isaac Carter, Clyde Bender rounding out the top 20. The GOAT, Adam McDowell, Harrison McGallis, Julia Dyer, Bob Smith, Eric Monica, David Weissmuller, Zach Mills, Roy Fairman, Matthew Flanagan, Bob and Flipper, Rupert Weissmuller, Chase Cooper, Nami Fatami, last lead lap finishers. Ryan Herman, Mommy Fatami, James Saunders, Alfred Foster Jones, Chase McDowell, and Hidaka were a lap down. Everybody finishing today. Very surprising stuff, and you can see these guys have run out of fuel. They're pretty much on the verge of it. There we go. Derek Campbell ekes out a win at Phoenix. Final race, Homestead, Miami, 40 Caboose 300. Oh dear, let's do some math. Well, no more chances for Klein Bentner, he's out of the running. Steve Morgan, Furr Collin, and Sakata Honda, your top 3. They are the people with the chance of taking home the IKEA Series champion trophy thing. That doesn't exist, but at least bragging rights, yay! But if if either Furr Collin or Sakata Honda are gonna win, they're gonna have to keep Steve Morgan from from getting a good finish. So you might see some dirty stuff. Let's hope not. And since it's Friday, spring break is this week. It's next week that's coming up. You know, until Easter Monday after Easter. This one is the last day of my spring break. So hopefully the last race will go up today. Could be today. Could be tomorrow. Definitely have time in the week to start getting this stuff prepared for the yeah, I'm not doing the IKEA Series anymore. Too lazy. Just the 2018 NASCAR AAA Cup Series and the 2018 AAA F1 Series. I think we're going to be recycling some names here and there. Might switch to some new ones, like, you know, we've already used O2 and a Geep and UPS. So new sponsors like what are the opposites of those? Could try Vodafone, Shell, and USPS or FedEx. Yeah, those work. Nailed it!